Hey, what's up guys, SpideyFanReviews here, and today I'm doing some more comic book reviews. I got my reviews for Daredevil 25, Age of Ultron, issue 6, Big Things Happen. And I mean big things, I mean something big. So Superior Spider-Man number 8. First of all, I just want to say this is a freaking awesome cover. Probably one of the best this year, cover-wise. Daredevil End of Days number 7. One more issue to go. And I'm going to be sad when this is over because this was really good. Or is really good. And I'm definitely going to reread this once this is all over. Because I've really been enjoying this. Venom number 34. Finally, the battle with Toxin that they've been building up for the last, I don't know, 4 or 5 issues. And we've been seeing Toxin on the covers, but not in the comic book. So I thought that was a bit of a rip-off in the last couple of issues, but they're not, you know, still, the last couple of issues were good and all that, but this is the battle they've been saying would happen for weeks. Captain America number 6, the Revenge issue, and Justice League 15. I'll start with Justice League 15. First of all, I just want to ask a request. I did pick something up. I picked up the Pulp Fiction Blu-ray DVD comic pack, and I was wondering if you guys wanted to see a Blu-ray review, because this was a really good Blu-ray. And I was wondering if you guys wanted to see a review of a Blu-ray of the movie. I don't know, but this was a really good looking Blu-ray. I'll just say that right now. And second of all, I will not be reviewing Assassin's Creed Subject 4. They're not like any of you care. Because, well, I just don't have the time to. And Thanos Rising next week. I'm getting issue 1. I don't know if I'm pretty sure issue 2 comes out too, so I will get both of them. So that's just a little update. We're gonna review Justice League now. See, you guys probably want to see the flip cover. So, who is killing Superman? Batman. And actually, this cover is really misleading because nothing. You see he's wearing Kryptonite ring, but that does not even happen in this comic book. Not at all. So somebody goes into the Batcave, steals some Kryptonite, and Ivan races out. It looks pretty and all, but then, you know, we skip along to, you know, some boring stuff with the other Justice League members. Some filler with Firestorm and all that, and then we get to, you know, this part here where Superman and Wonder Woman both enter a foreign country that is in civil war, and they try to stop it. Batman comes, says, hey, you can't do that, you know, you gotta let this country just solve it out its own. And then we go back to the, what is it called? It's the Justice League headquarters. Damn, how can I forget this? This is so big. Anyways, they go. Oh, so yeah, it's Firestorm and that. Yeah, I think yeah, it was Firestorm. They were at the shit. I can't remember it. How can I? Dude, this is the first time this has ever happened to me. Just saying, but they go. You know what I'm talking about? That satellite. And Despero's there. He looks cool. I like this. Personally, this issue was alright. It played it safe. There's there's nothing. The Watchtower, that's what it's called. But you know, it played it safe. It's nothing special. If you haven't been reading the series, this isn't a great spot to jump on. I say wait and then get on like a really exciting part. But so far, I've been a little disappointed with DC lately. Anyways, it's safe. Is it worth $3.99? No. But, you know, I've been collecting it for 19 issues, and well, I gotta have a complete collection and all. And, you know, why would you miss... If you have this on your post and you have the first 18, why would you... Just buy it anyway, because why would you miss out on it and all? You know what I'm saying. But it played it safe, nothing special. Not worth, you know... not really good jumping on point is what I'm trying to say. We got Captain America number 6, and this is hopefully near the end of the story. I'm not saying it's bad, it's just I want to see something new. We've seen Captain America in this, what is it called, Dimension X or Z, yeah, Dimension Z for Zola, and we've seen it for 6 issues now, it's kind of getting a little boring, but this issue is pretty good. There's one scene that I know will sell you on this, even if you haven't been reading Captain America, and I'll show that to you real quick. So yeah, I know everybody's gonna go buy this now, but and there's a code, but don't steal that. I need that. Okay. So anyways, we have Captain America getting his, not really getting his revenge, but he's just trying to get to Zola's, what's its face, headquarters, and he's trying to get there. Zola's doing some messed up stuff, and he's also telling this kid sort of the truth about Captain America, but not really. He's saying that, you're not the first kid he's had. He takes these kids, leads them to death, because when you think of it, that's what he's done. He's had Bucky, Nomad, a bunch of other people, partners, that were kids, pretty much, and he's taken them in, and, well, look at Bucky, he's dead. Anyways, this kid believes it, and now this kid's on Zola's side. So, that's where we ended the issue. The artwork is really good by John Romita. It's a really, like, stylized, it's his best work yet. I'm really liking the art. It looks good. Overall, this was entertaining. I liked it. This was pretty good. We have Venom, issue 34. What I said in the beginning, they've been building this battle up for months. Now, a couple weeks, maybe 2 months at most. And, they've been putting Toxin on the covers. They've been putting Toxin, as the selling point. And those issues were good. It's just disappointing because they're misleading you. They're saying Toxin is in. This is the battle we get in it. It's not. But this is the actual battle. This is where they actually fight. This is no cameo. This is just actual straight up fight. Flash Thompson, Toxin. And let me just say, this is back to where Rick Remender left it off. This was really good. It was entertaining as hell. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed this fight. It was awesome. It was brutal. It's what you wanted it to be. The ending was really good with the symbiote slayers. So cool. I'm so excited for this comic book now. And I'm sorry if I'm banging. I'm sorry. But I dig the artwork. And I'm just loving this series. And this was really good. Cullen Bunn did a fantastic job here. Definitely a must read. Anybody who's a Venom fan or a symbiote fan, you would absolutely love this. Definitely check this one out. This is a good one. We have Daredevil End of Days number 7 of 8. Now I'm getting sad because this series is over at issue 8. It's a mini series. Let me just say it's been an absolutely fantastic mini series. I don't know if I want to review them all when it's all over. I'm just gonna review it now. I'm not gonna do the whole thing where I take every single issue and review because no one's gonna watch that because one, they're older comic books. There's comic books that are from last year. You don't want to see me review that, no, you don't. So, let's just talk about this now. And if you've been reading the series, you know this is Ben Urich's story. We're trying to figure out what's going on with him and why Daredevil died. Yes, Daredevil died in this universe. If you haven't been reading it, just, I don't know, think about something else. Think about Spider-Man. Just think about Spider-Man. And for the people who did read this, I'm going to talk to you. And we figure out who this Daredevil is, and it's kind of a shock. I did not see it coming, but it was really cool. We get to see this Daredevil in action, and I'm really excited for the next issue. I'm excited to see Bendis wrap it up, even though I'm kind of sad that he's gonna wrap it up. Damn it, man. The art's good. Everything about this is really good. I've really been enjoying the series, and this might just be the best miniseries of 2013. We're gonna have to see how Thanos Rising does. My first issue. I'm gonna read that, but this was really good. I really like this a lot. Okay, I just want to say real quick, these 3 comics here are with the top 3 of the month. Now, I was thinking about doing a top 5 comic books of the month. I was just thinking about that, but let me know if you guys want to see that. But I'm just gonna say these are probably the best comic books of the month right here. We'll start off with Superior Spider-Man. We're going to talk about these 2 later. First of all, like I said, awesome cover. I really like it. And I'm really digging what Slott's doing now. if you remember, he said that at the end of this story arc, fans will rage, and I think I know what's happening here. One, we have the battle with Avengers and Spider-Man. Wasn't as epic as I wanted it to be, but they take him down pretty easily, and you know, like, you got Spider-Woman, you got Wolverine, Thor, Natasha, Captain America. They should take him down pretty easily. You have, what's her face, that cop that was in 700 that is suspecting everything. She thinks, she says something's going on, but we don't know what she actually thinks. We don't know if she knows that it's Doc Ock. It's probably not. It's probably going to be something else. She's probably going to think something's up with Spider-Man. And then we have the Avengers checking to see if it's a Skrull, Purple Man, all those things that could happen. And really, on the scanner, the readings or whatever that they see, actually it is something wrong. But you know, these are the super intelligent Avengers, and if Tony Stark were there and all that, he would be able to point it out. But just Spider-Man's luck, he can't. And you know, Natasha says, "I know what's going on. It's because Silver Sable and her life was taken away. Now you got red in your ledger." I like that, you know, because it was that from the Avengers movie, the red in the ledger, and then before that, that was Joss Whedon making that from that show he did. What was it? Was it Firefly or was it Buffy? Where it was red in my ledger. Anyways, doesn't matter right now. We continue on. We have Spider-Man, or Peter Parker, leaving clues for Natasha. See the little drawing here? It has a little Octobot and picture Spider-Man's head and it's pointed toward it. And Spider-Man, Dr. Octopus, wants to go get that machine, you know, the brain machine that's being used on this little girl. Has a little bit of a fight with Kodiak, and then he realizes that he's responsible for this girl. He tries to save her, he saves her life, some touching scenes happen, and then what happens at the very end that everybody wants to know? Well, Dr. Octopus is removing Peter Parker from his mind. He is using this machine to take him out because he knows he's there. Because Peter Parker's taken control enough that he is able to hear him speak. And wow, this was really good. Really, really good. Home run. Dan Slott's been hitting it out of the park. Like I said, this is probably Dan Slott's best work on Spider-Man. With Superior. One of the best Spider-Man stories we've seen in such a long time. And we've seen a lot of great Spider-Man stories, but this one's the best. You know, we have a lot of big things happening here. And there are some spoilers. I know I've spoiled everything, really, but this one, if you have not read it, do not watch this. Or just mute down. When I remove this comic book and you just see this table here, then you can turn your volume back up. But wow. So the Brian Hitch is not doing the art, and it does kind of make sense because they're not in that universe anymore. They're in future past. So Wolverine's going back to the past to kill Hank Pym, while the others are going to the future to stop Ultron. Now, what happens is pretty much, you know, Hank Pym and Dr. Wolverine have a bit of a battle. We have some nice splash pages here. It looks very retro, which is very cool. We have these guys going to the future, have a battle with some Ultron heads, and ultimately it ends up to the fatality of Hank Pym. He's dead. Wolverine killed him. So that makes me think, you know, what's going to happen to the ones in the future? What's going to happen to those people there? Because now Wolverine's just destroyed the whole Marvel Universe space-time continuity thing. And I think that's where this, where is it? This comes into play while you're wondering why everybody looks all weird and everything. And I think that's why. Because you think about it. Wolverine is right. He has a reason, a good reason to kill Hank Pym, because billions have died and it's one man. But you think of all the things that Hank Pym's been involved in the Marvel Universe. Changes a bunch. But Wolverine just doesn't care. Wolverine just wants to have his life back. But everything's going to be changed now. I want to know what's going to happen to the ones in the future, because this is all changed now. Ultron's all gone. Vision's all gone. Everything's gone. And I want to know what's going to happen to them in the future, because that's all going to be erased, and what's going to happen to them. That will be eradicated. Entertaining as hell. Love this, and I have lots of questions I'm asking myself. Really good. Comic of the week right here. Daredevil 25. This was a spectacular battle. The flashbacks were amazing. It's a battle with this guy. I carry, but if you've been reading the story, you know what's going on with the Daredevil, Pete, the person who's trying to recreate a new Daredevil. You know what's going on with all that. And art's great, the story's great, the battle is fantastic. This was definitely something to read. The flashbacks were perfect, on tact. They were perfect. They were great. You know, they're just put in there so in the right spot is what I'm trying to say. And it's just really fun to read. I enjoyed the hell out of this. I don't want to spoil too much because really what this is, it's a battle. That's what it is, a battle. And it's a great battle. So I'm giving this a 5 out of 5. Yes, first time in a while. And guess what? Boom! 5 out of 5 for this one as well. Fantastic. This one I can't really get to a 5, but I'll give it a 4.5. 4.5, it definitely deserves that. As well with this, 4.5. This one, 4. 4, I think that's fair, and that's a good rating too. 3.5 and 2.5. So let me just refresh everybody's memory what I said. 1, do you want me to do top 5 comic books of the month? And 2, do you want me to do a Blu-ray review for Pulp Fiction? Because this was a good Blu-ray. Picture quality and everything's really good. Anyways, this is Spidey from Reviews, saying peace.